There are 15 steps between that fishing boat coming into the harbour to that fish finally being delivered to the chef. And those 15 steps take part within about 12 hours.
Whenever you're ready, guys. I don't like this audience, though. This is going to cost you a little bit.
Action.
We're the leading seafood specialist in the UK. We deliver fresh fish every day to chefs all over the country. We also supply that fish and shellfish to our own restaurants, and we now reach out to the whole country with Wright Brothers at home.
Having grown up in a fishing village in Cornwall, seafood's been a huge part of my life. Cracking crab with my mum overlooking the harbour, eating oysters at low tide with my friends on his oyster farm, even fish and chips on the beach. These are the sorts of great seafood experiences that 20 years ago we decided, you know what, we're going to start a business and we're going to try and bring this great seafood to as many people across the UK as we can.
We started out just wholesaling oysters, but we needed somewhere proper to base that business. And we found ourselves in the oldest food market in London, Borough Market. And we literally had this light bulb moment to open an oyster bar. It was an opportunity to take oysters and seafood back to the people and make it very, very easy and spit and sawdust, really.
Our restaurant at Battersea Power Station was a key stage in the evolution of Wright Brothers restaurants. It was a chance for us to be a little bit bigger and bolder. We got a big bar, we got a huge outside terrace, great views, great cocktails, beers, wines, and of course, great seafood all day. By moving the wholesale business to Billingsgate, we became a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week business, and we could suddenly source seafood from anywhere in the UK, from Europe as well. And that really helped the wholesale business take off.
And in 2018 came the really big next step, opening our own coastal depot down in Brixham.
Wright Brothers' aim is to buy the best fish and serve the quality at a decent price. We've got a very good standing in Brixham. People know who we are, people realise what we're trying to do.
Scott's is just the place where people come to have oysters. Wright Brothers, we have a very good, strong relationship. You know, I think you're #1 oyster supplier in London, and then probably about 6 years now, you've had the wet fish, like a Dover, a turbot, a brill, you know, and that all comes up from Brixham, and it's fantastic fish. So Wright Brothers have really helped us with that link to make our fish restaurants still talked about in London, which is important. And I'm sure there'll be another 20 more years if I'm still here.
In my restaurant at Sketch, we have very high standards, and obviously people are expecting a lot. So I need a supplier which is able to supply me the best. And Wright Brothers has been supporting me for the past 10 years, always here to provide me the best of the UK's seafood.
In 2020, we launched Wright Brothers at home.
The joy of the online business is it means anyone across the UK can buy the freshest seafood, the same seafood that we're delivering to the best chefs and restaurants across the UK. People can order that for a next day delivery to their home.
Wright Brothers is still a family business, and it's all about the people.
What makes Wright Brothers stand out for me is the quality of the produce that we send out.
What I've always loved about Wright Brothers is the culture.
Independent, family run by.
The quality, premium produce, the growth and what we're trying to achieve.
Passion.
It's more than a job, it means a lot. Family.
I love everything about it.
Sustainability is central to any business, and particularly a seafood business. And we spent 10 years farming oysters ourselves in Cornwall, and that really was the deep dive about what sustainability really means and really understanding what's going on in our marine environment.
After 20 years, it feels like we've only just begun.
We want to spend the next 20 years taking great seafood and good times to as many people as we can.